They wanted to go to Coney Island, and I wanted to open Coney Island so they could go and any other young black child who wanted to go.
The voice of Marian Spencer and the way much of Cincinnati first came to know her, fighting to integrate Coney Island back in 1952. We lost Mrs. Spencer last night at the age of 99. Wow. She was a small and soft-spoken woman, but she carried enough courage to inspire generations of those who would follow her.
And tonight we are hearing from those who fought alongside her and those who were touched by the spark of her fire. Brad Underwood is live tonight for us in front of one of the two buildings in Cincinnati named in her honor. Hi, Brad.
Well, good evening, Kimmy. Yes, this resident hall here at UC bears Marian Spencer's name. Ironically, when she was a student here at UC, she was not allowed to live inside a dorm because of her race. That's when the fight started. She kept on fighting, and that's what those close to her will never forget.
I say to you today, it's important to come up with the thought that you can make a difference. Women can make a difference.
In Cincinnati, Marian Spencer was the difference.
I think that the thing I'm most proud of is that I sought those organizations in the community that wanted to make change to participate in.
Spencer brought in people of many faiths and races to get the job done. She knew how to inspire people.
As a Jewish woman who thought I understood a world that part of it I hadn't even seen yet.
But Spencer had. And by her side for a lot of the civil rights fights was Carol Dragul.
We fought with bankers and loan officers and the Board of Realtors. We fought with the people who weren't helping us integrate a community.
Hear a lot about Coney Island, but she also used to live in the East Walnut Hills or the Walnut Hills area, and she also helped to integrate Owl's Nest. There was a pool there.
Reverend Janine Lewis Walker grew up hearing all about Spencer. She recently became Spencer's pastor at New Vision United Methodist Church and recalls that Hall of Fame speech and how the church was right there with her.
She was so excited to have so many people there in support of her because she's such a humble person that someone would take the time out to actually come and be a part of that.
A pioneer, politician, and activist. Spencer's mark on Cincinnati is eternal, but her idea of equality goes well beyond the city.
And people who have come to this country seek a freedom that they have not found more times than not in their own countries. We've got to keep these doors open.
A powerful message still rings true today from someone people many generations looked up to and followed. And while Spencer wasn't born here in Cincinnati, aren't we certainly lucky that she stayed after graduating from UC? Now you talk about the legacy brick and mortar here. This is one building. Another school in Walnut Hills area is named after Spencer and her husband Donald. And of course, she has a street named after her down by the Freedom Center at the Banks. Reporting live tonight at UC, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News. Cammie.
Yeah, all very appropriate and well-deserved. Brad, thank you. And we have heard a lot today about Mrs. Spencer's determination, and she took voting very seriously. She never missed an election, even an NAACP election.
We were having an NAACP election once, and she didn't have her membership card, and they couldn't find the records, so she was determined to vote, so she went home and brought back her life membership plaque to the judges of election because she was going to vote that day and they weren't going to stop her.
Mrs. Spencer's funeral will be private, but a public memorial service is now planned for Saturday, August 10th. It will be at 3 p.m. at Fifth Third Arena on UC's campus. And it's only fitting on this night when so much has been said about Mrs. Spencer that we give her the final word.
We have a wonderful country, and we've got to keep fighting to keep it moving in the right direction. And it's not to move on a dollar basis. It should move on a morality basis. What's right in a democratic society? What do we do to keep the doors open for everybody?